Buenas and Hapa Day, I'm Julian Hernandez with the Pacific Daily News, and these are the top stories from the PDN Newsroom.
The Chamorro Land Trust Commission and the Guam Motorsports Association are miles apart over a proposed lease to reopen the Guam Raceway Park in Yigo, with GMA saying it can afford a monthly lease of $1,000, while CLTC is looking at a monthly rate of $30,000. The CLTC met Monday with representatives from GMA, but the meeting was recessed until December 10. They will then resume negotiations on the lease for some 150 acres of the former racing facility. They said to make an offer on the property, and we actually did. We told them the motorsports community can afford $1,000 a month, but I think they wanted $30,000. GMA Vice President John Birch Jr. said, "We were many zeros apart." The fiscal 2025 budget law required CLTC to negotiate with GMA or its successor entity for the terms of the lease on the raceway property by this month. In other news, private karaoke rooms and pet-friendly staycations are among innovative ideas local hotels are offering to entice more local residents to come out and enjoy their facilities, while visitor arrivals are still below half of pre-pandemic levels. Guam Reef Hotel on Tuesday will unveil 4 new private karaoke rooms that customers can rent and belt out songs before a captivative audience of family and friends. "We have 4 private karaoke rooms perfect for small or big groups at the Century 21 poolside restaurant and bar," said Guam Reef Hotel Promotions Manager Chito de Guzman. Meanwhile, the Westin Resort Guam has an ongoing pet staycation promo that it said allows furry family members to experience the same world-class hospitality as their human companions, said Hotel Assistant Marketing Manager Eric Simon. A plush Westin Heavenly Dog bed will be provided, along with Westin water and feed bowls for a pet's meals and hydration. Both de Guzman and Simon said their hotels continue to turn to the local community to cope with the continued slump in Asian visitor arrivals. Finally, Bintenson Semina, 21, the man accused of crashing a vehicle into a Guam AutoSpot showroom in Hagåtña in August, may soon be released from the Department of Corrections, pending approval of a third-party custodian. Semina appeared before Magistrate Judge Jonathan Kwan at the Superior Court on Monday. Defense attorney Bryson Brazil, appearing on behalf of attorney Tyler Scott, requested that Semina be released on personal recognizance without having to pay money and other restrictions, arguing that Semina does not pose a danger to the community and would follow court orders. "We don't believe he's a flight risk if he were released," Brazil said. "I don't believe that there's any history of non-compliance with court orders." Brazil also noted that Semina, an employee of Triple J, still wishes to remain with the company. However, the prosecution opposed his release, citing the severity of the crime, which involved multiple victims and injuries. There appears to be no immediate relief in sight for renters in Guam's current housing crisis, and for now, the only real answer to the lack of affordable units is to expand housing subsidy programs, longtime local realtor Chris Felix said. Another suggestion is to ease the local government's overregulation by revisiting changes to the law related to the construction of workers' housing. For the low-income people, the only solution is to subsidize housing. "To be very honest," he said, "I wish there was a way out of it, but I don't see any." Felix is referring to Section 8 of the Housing Act of 1937, which provides rental housing assistance to low-income households by paying private landlords on behalf of qualifying low-income tenants. The average rental on Guam is now about $1,500 to $1,700 a month for a 2-bedroom unit without utilities, which is even stretching the budgets of many middle-income local families. In other news, the Guam Police Department is asking the public for help in the ongoing investigation into a Mangilao hit-and-run that killed Ternita Dannis, spokeswoman Officer Berlin Sevilla said. At around 6:15 p.m. November 29, patrol units from the Central Precinct responded to a serious traffic crash involving a pedestrian on Route 10 in Mangilao near KFC. Upon arrival, officers conducted preliminary investigations, which revealed that a woman, Dannis, was crossing Route 10 by KFC when she was struck by a light-colored SUV. Dannis was in the westbound inner lane nearest KFC when she was struck by the SUV, which then fled the scene, Sevilla said. Anyone with information regarding the light-colored SUV or witnessed the incident, contact police at 671-475-8615 through 8617. Finally, the University of Guam has officially opened recruitment for the National Science Foundation's Navigating Home Early Career Fellowship, which seeks to attract and retain talented individuals who are pushing their master's or doctorate degrees who may have moved off Guam and are ready to return home. In a release, UOG said the Navigating Home program offers a unique fellowship experience that combines research, mentorship, and professional development. Selected fellows will have the chance to gain valuable hands-on experience and contribute to groundbreaking projects. For more on these stories, go to guampdn.com and follow us on social media.